This is Cody's Bait and Tackle, Warsaw, Missouri. Gonna give a little bit of a fishing report here this week. Everything is really slow, no water flow hardly at all moving anywhere. The upper ends are getting a little bit of an algae bloom, got everything pretty messed up. They're still catching some crappie, on the mid lake area, brush piles, tree rows off the mud flats, stuff like that, still doing decent. Jigs and minnows. Water depth, I've heard anywhere from 8 to 20 foot of water, and anywhere from a couple foot down all the way down to bottom. It's really sporadic on where they're catching right now. You just got to go fish and put in some time and try to find them. The guys running live scope, they're pinpointing the schools pretty easy still. The guys just running old depth finders and just going out and fishing. They're catching fish, but they're not tearing them up by any means. As far as white bass, I have not heard a whole lot. I did see some white bass busting quite a ways down on Lake of the Ozarks the last couple days. Nothing major. Jim Cuda, Hybrid Mania Guide Service, he's still catching some hybrids up on the lake pretty good, and a summer pattern still. Running live shad, they're still doing good. I've been catfishing all week. Catfish are very sporadic. Where you catch them at today, you probably won't catch them there tomorrow. They're changing depth, moving around, constantly moving right now. I've caught them this week anywhere from 2 foot of water up in the back ends of creeks all the way. That was pulling planter boards. I caught them there early in the week. Then today I was drift fishing 30 foot of water catching them. There's not really any pattern at all. You just got to go look and see what depth they're running at on the fish finder. Fresh cut shad's the best. You got to do some graphing. I put a lot of miles on my boat this week to keep my people on fish. That's about all I've got for this week. There's not a whole lot going on. Deer season starting. A lot of people are starting to bow hunt. I killed my big deer opening day of season, luckily. Now I'm back to just fishing and not worrying about the deer for a little while. We're getting these cold fronts rolling through here. It's supposed to warm up again tomorrow, and then it's supposed to drop back down in the 70s. They're showing some lows in the upper 40s this week. That will get Truman back on track. I have catfished Lake of the Ozarks all this week, all but one day. It has been more of a steady bite than Truman. One day you might turn them up on Truman, the next day you can't buy a fish up there right now. It's just real sporadic. We need that water temperature to start dropping a little bit. We need them fish to school back up. And that's really about all I've got. Not a whole lot going on this week. There's been a lot of guys pre-fishing for some bass tournaments this week. They haven't been doing a whole lot of good. The big bass tournament last weekend, it was pretty rough, even on some of the locals that fish all the time on this lake. It was pretty rough for them, But everybody's catching some fish. It's just not changing really fast. You got to go put in the time right now. There's no easy route about catching fish right now, I should say. So that's about it. I do have some sales going on tomorrow in the shop. A Bua Garcia 6500, 7000, some of my Edgar's rods are on sale. Just swing in the shop, check them out. I've got them rods being ran all the way from the Mississippi, Missouri, Truman, Lake of the Ozarks. I ran anywhere from 1 ounce of weight on them to 16 ounces of weight on them. They will hold any fish there is out there. They are a carbon composite, so they feel stiff as a board. But they're not. You can watch some videos on my Facebook, and you can see them rods have a lot of action. I posted a video of a helicopter and a boat racing today on my Facebook page, and you could actually see one of the rods get hit. And that rod went all the way down and slapped off the top of the boat motor. They've got plenty flex for circle hooks. J hooks, you got plenty of backbone to set the hook. Whatever kind of hook you like, my rods will handle it. And they're running about $100 a piece right now on sale. They're $109.99 normally. But that's about all I got to say. I appreciate it, y'all. Thank you.